so fast, and every moment counts, baby, I don't wanna miss a thing. We can sleep under the stars, we can sleep under the stars, or hang out in hotel bars, driving somewhere in your car. We can sleep under the stars, we can sleep under the stars, under the stars. Take my hand, and we don't need to do the things we don't wanna do. Baby, while we're young,
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Hello.
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 Hello. Bonjour.
Wow.
Good morning.
It's Doig and Swift coming at you like we own ones.
Coming at you like Cleopatra. I just read that Kimmy had spicy food and a homebrew pineapple beer. That sounds so good though. You brewed the pineapple beer yourself?
Can I switch this over?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
If I've got NDI open, you can do that.
I mean, no.
Morning, Pen. Morning, Evelyn. Morning, Timizu. How are you guys doing?
Okay, we's live.
I would like to brew some stuff. I'd like to brew my own mead, because that just involves pouring a bunch of honey into a pot and then leaving it for ages. It sounds like the easiest drink to make ever.
There must be more to it involved, like the shape of the vessel and like where you store it and the temperature it's stored at and how you mix it.
Oh, that's only if you want to make good mead.
Oh. You just want to straight up make a concoction, sure.
You know, pop some lavender in there maybe. Make it taste good.
Bring, what does that mean? It means Delmain is hosting your stream with 1 viewers. Thank you.
Evelyn, you're drawing turtles. That doesn't sound like you. Sounds like a good time.
Let's see where to leave this project off. I was filling in the background of this particular shot. Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Ben's like, why am I being prayed for? I don't know, Ben. I just got here.
I think my friend was making mead, but we lost touch before it was done, so I don't know how it went.
Oh no, you have to keep contact with your mead making friends.
Ah.
How else will you get to sample the product?
Okay, what I was thinking of doing was splitting out these buildings so that when you go left and right, the buildings can move left and right.
Yeah, sounds good.
However, if you jump up and down, I wouldn't want them to move up and down. So we... I guess you would be moving less up and down anyway, so it's fine. Oh, they could just move behind the floor plane, and then it'd be fine.
I'm gonna let you work that out. How long does it take to make mead? I have no idea. Also, good morning, Raphael.
Wait, good morning, Raphael?
And parallaxing? Yeah, parallaxing is when you...
Oh, there is a Raphael in the chat.
Yeah, a Raphael in the chat.
Acid dough.
Super cool. Parallaxing is when you offset each layer of the background, how far it is from the camera, so that they move at different rates.
Yeah.
When you move the camera.
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay, that is a different jump. I was wondering if I could reuse the jump. I didn't know if it was the same, but just mirrored. But I don't think it is. Yeah, no, it's not. They're jumping forward there. The poses here looked similar, but they're not. I'm gonna
flatten. I'm gonna flatten what I have. Make a new layer based on the flatten.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Alright. Flatten in time. Just seeing if I have a pose that we could use for this. This pose is pretty nice up here with Mikey. We could maybe use that one. Yeah, I think let's use that one. That looks fun. It's very different to what we have. It might not necessarily work as well, but I think it's a nice appealing pose. So
Hey Sloogie, how you doing?
yo, Sloogs! How are yous? Your name is spelled with an F though. That's true, but it's still very cool. What progress did I make? Well, I haven't made any progress since last week because we were doing the Anamoring challenge reviews. So this is the first time I've worked on this in 5 days, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
Since Friday. This is what we're doing now. We're having this pose instead. Boom, 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 boom. Let me move the footage so that we're actually in the right place. Unlock the video and move it over so that we are closer. Oh wow, I got this pose pretty well for not having drawn over it.
Masterful touch.
Accidentally replicated it pretty well. And then I can move this over into the right place and it will be in the right place, which will be wonderful.
No way! I can't believe this!
You better believe it, Robotnik.
Oh, thanks for the sub.
We'll help you.
What? Who? Thank you for the sub, Sluggy. Hey. Thank you. What are you saying? Been all over the place with stuff. Not sure where the days go, to be honest.
Oh jeez,
Yeah,
tell me about it.
Yeah, no.
If you're free later on today, or I guess it'd be tomorrow for you, then I'd be up for hanging out while I work. It's been lately. It's just been a lot of small things that need doing, but they feel like they take a long time, longer than they probably should. Yes, Guilty Gear is an awesome game. I wanted to look at Guilty Gear as well because they can try and replicate with the 3D system they've built in the most recent games. They try to replicate 2D animation with it, which means that not only like other poses really, really fun, but they don't always have to be on ones. So it's much better reference for me than say a 3D game would be, where I have to try and find the keyframes within the nest of ones. Let's grab this head shape but flip it so that he stays looking in a consistent direction. Mainly I just want to make sure that I'm getting the proportions the same between the poses.
Voidink Pen D Slugs is David Liu, or I think Angry D on Twitter. He's a very, very cool artist / animator, and he helped us out making both Starlight Brigade and Magnum Bullets.
Yeah, you'll probably have seen his work. Most likely. If you've ever seen Space Maria is David's character and David's concept. Oh my gosh, I got squats! Ola, you're gonna make me strong. Alright. Let me get on that.
Get those gains in the air.
Yeah, I will get them gains.
You're doing it just as the Electro music kicks in.
Yeah, David's work is incredible. It's so inspiring and cool. He's always working on such awesome stuff as well. We should try and sync up and play Among Us. Wait, sync up what?
sync up and play the game Among Us.
Which game?
Among Us.
Oh. I thought he was saying we should sync up and play the game like Among Us, rather than that being the title of the game.
Oh. Yeah, I can see why you would be confused. But only you.
Only me. Well, that's because I don't know much about Among Us. What is it?
I don't know. I just figured out the sentence. I don't know what the game is.
Oh, okay. David, what's the game?
It's a game about lying.
It's a game. Okay, that sounds good. Sounds like something I would be bad at. Mike's always really good at those kind of games.
I'm only good in a context where I'm in a group full of people who are like extra trying to bluff and stuff.
Mike's technique is that he just doesn't say anything,
Yeah.
and therefore no suspicion falls on him.
See, that strategy won't work anymore now because people
Well,
are
I
like,
mean, we
Mike's
knew
not
that-
saying anything.
We knew that strategy before. The thing is that you don't say anything whether you're innocent or guilty, so...
Yeah. That's because I'm terrible at lying.
Oh, that's cool. It's a murder mystery multiplayer game where you have to find the killer. That sounds really fun. Pen, I know that feeling. I've been spacing for the past week, it feels like.
Maybe this is overkill.
Maybe what is overkill?
Doing the parallax on these buildings.
If it looks cool, it's not overkill. I feel like it's one of those times where pretty much everyone I talk to is like, "Yep, I've been having trouble focusing lately."
Yeah. Well, it's a tricky time because, wow, no one's ever really experienced a pandemic before.
You think that's what it is?
Yeah.
Because we are less affected by the pandemic than most.
We're less affected, but it still plays in my mind, like so.
Okay, let's see. His weapons he would still have, so they have to be somewhere. Let me delete this. And I want to move the footage over again so that I'm not... I'm not drawing over the top of it all the time because it can get a bit distracting.
I played Smash yesterday and I fought against the character that's a robot. Which in my head I just call him like Johnny 5. But they were so good. The player that was playing them was so good that I couldn't even land a hit.
Not one hit. They perfected you.
They didn't perfect me. I maybe took off like 30%, but 30% over 3 rounds of stock.
Okay, and they didn't lose any stock.
Yeah, they were ridiculously good.
Wow, that's pretty cool, dude.
Yeah.
This anticipation for the jump is ridiculous. I kind of love it.
I'm able to defeat Ganons now as well. Ganondorfs. Wait. Well, I'm gonna go try and not off, sit in my chair and think about things I've been able to finish and things I didn't get to. Love you guys and have a great day. Later chat. See you, Sloogie. Thanks for dropping by.
Yeah, see you, David. I will hit you up in chat.
Oh, I'm talking about in Smash, Ola. I don't know which Ganon you're referring to.
Have a good sleep, David. Have a good nap.
I did accidentally defeat Ganon in Breath of the Wild, though. I defeated Ganon after, I went for a shower, and then I was sort of like air drying, so I was lying on a bed, in a towel, and I was like, it'd be really funny if I just like poked Ganon and saw like what that fight was like, so I knew what I needed to prepare. And I just straight up beat his ass. I was like, oh, I didn't need to prepare anything. I'm just mighty.
Oh, Meow Club says, "Hey, Swift and Doig, I have a question. Why, Doig, are you bear? Or I don't know. And Swift, why are you bird?" I'm bird because I've been told that I have mannerisms like that of a bird, and also because my name is Swift. Simple as that. And Swift is a type of bird. Also, I have a really beaky nose, so it feels like birds kind of suit me because they have beaks.
Yeah, so it's both a combination of your surname being a bird name and your beaky nose.
Yeah. And then Mike's a bear because he just effing loves bears and keeps talking about how he is one, and so he's become one.
Yeah. Well, okay,
by
so
the power of drawing.
we worked on a comic together that involved a fox and a bear.
Yeah.
And I naturally trended towards painting the bear because I was like, I like the bear.
And then you became obsessed.
Although my
Yes.
favorite panel of the bear was done by Swifty, and it's the one where the boy, it's the one where the boy is leading him. The boy's put his hand on the bear, and the bear's all grumpy, sad, and he's walking toward where the fox is. I just really love that panel.
Oh. Well, thank you. I think with that comic, though, we went back and forth between each other on all of the panels. So it won't have been just me. Like, that would have been... You probably put the base in.
I don't think so. I think you nailed it.
I'm just going to turn off the video for a sec, so it's easier for me to see what's happening. Yeah, because the head's actually going forward here. I was getting a bit confused. So if this is going to be in between, we need it to come forward. Like so.
Vert says, I still haven't gone against Ganon yet. I don't like finishing games. And always like, you can reload before you beat him, Vert. Yeah. If you really like a TV show, you don't want to finish that either. Oh man. I'm not like that with TV shows. I don't deliberately stop watching. I fall off shows, like, but yeah, I watch things till
I know a lot of people
the
like
end.
that though. Like, I can't remember who it was, Lynn. So if Lynn ever hears this, I'm sorry if I got it wrong and it wasn't you that this happened to. But I have a friend called Lynn who's like super into the Adventure Zone, and for the longest time she didn't listen to the final arc just because she didn't want it to end. So I totally get that.
I know one other of our friends who did that.
Maybe that's who I'm thinking of then. Maybe it's not Lynn. But yeah.
Yeah.
I can't resist. I have no willpower. Like, if I'm into something, I have to consume everything.
It needs to be done.
It must be consumed.
Okay, if I do this and then do this. No, it didn't work, but that's fine. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. There we go. So now we have building shaped holes in our canvas.
Oh, perfect. That's just what we wanted, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Sometimes I wish that making art was like one of those art shows where you can just be like, and here's one I made earlier. And you just have the thing ready.
Yeah, not quite that, but you know. So, got the middle one there. Time to fill in the gaps, I guess. How are you finding the 2003 show, Evelyn?
Oh, is Evelyn watching it?
Yeah.
Because you did that recently too, right?
Yeah. Must consume everything, Turtle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've also started like rewatching Turtle series since Rise. Because I'm like, I need more of the turtles, and there's not more eyes. What can I do?
They do a trope where they have like the kind of climax of the episode be a preview at the beginning. The sort of like attention span grabber where it has a kind of more slow, soft opening after it, but it's like puts you straight there, and it always does a voiceover narration by one of the turtles, depending on, it just picks one at random. So
Well, presumably whatever turtle that episode is gonna kind of focus on.
not necessarily.
Oh, really?
No, because like it could be a episode where it focuses on all of them, or like they're all doing something. And there's one where Raph talks about like the size of his toys making him a man, and it made me laugh. No, I didn't laugh.
What they say about men.
I didn't laugh with
toys.
it. It's like oh, what is it? You know what separates men and the boys is the size of their toys, something or other. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, Raph.
Raph, why? That's hilarious, though.
Because then he starts to say, and I guess I'm a man, and then he has to like be like, well, I guess I'm a adult turtle, something. Like, yeah, writers, you really kind of, you wrote something and then you realized later that you can't have a character say that, and then you caveated it, and then
What, because he's a turtle? You can't say he's a man or something?
Yeah.
Poor Raph.
I'd find it, but I don't care enough to.
But that's a fair reason. That sounds hilarious, though, actually.
There's a lot of toxic masculinity in 2003. There is, yeah, but there's a lot of toxic masculinity in everything in 2003. It's, you're more hyper aware of it looking backwards through the lens of today. I do agree though that I found the relationship between the brothers way more abrasive, and I'm like, I don't enjoy this. You know? Or like, oh.
I missed my family.
But I wanted to watch it to understand where folks were coming from, because I never watched it back then.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to be like, okay, cool, what are the strengths of this show?
Yeah, I've also never seen the 2003 one. Like, to me, and I think to Mike too, the Turtles to us have been the 87 series and the live action movies.
Mm-hmm.
And both of those are like way goofier than any of the series that came after it.
Yeah.
Like, they are just full of jokes and goofs and fun in a way that the 2003 show and 2012 show aren't really. It's interesting because the source material's pretty dark as well.
Well, the source material isn't because it's a parody of dark comics, and so it includes the content, but it's kind of laughing at itself. So it adds a lot of ridiculousness in that that's supposed to be taken seriously, but it actively acknowledges the fact that it is goofy.
Oh, I didn't realize it was parodying it.
Yeah.
I haven't read it, but I just had heard that it was darker.
So like they came up with the concept of Ninja Turtles and laughed their asses off because they thought it was such a ridiculous concept. So you gotta come at it from the point of view that the creators weren't like, yeah man, Ninja Turtles, they're the darkest, grimmest, coolest things ever. They're like these are fucking ridiculous. Let's tell a story where they're like ninjas and fight stuff. You guys should watch The Toys That Made Us on Netflix. They do a whole episode on the TMNT and how they came to be. Yeah.
I would love to do that. Yeah. I should stick that on while I'm working. Sounds super interesting.
India was talking to me yesterday about how Rise of the TMNT takes its goofiness seriously. I think we came to, or was there a better way that you phrased that?
Oh man, I don't. You're asking me. I don't know.
Oh, so it's like there's goofiness in Rise of the TMNT, but it doesn't laugh at itself. It's serious with itself, if you know what I mean. I could probably say that better.
Okay, that'll work.
We're not here to fight. We need your help.
Even though literally every time we talk to you, you double-cross us, kidnap us, or threaten to destroy everything we love.
Maybe we are here for a fight.
Hey, welcome in.
Go Pirate Software! Thank you so much for the raid. How are you
Welcome
doing? How was your stream?
Maybe they are here for a fight.
69. Thank you. 69.
We're just we happen to be talking about turtles again.
Yeah, we do, but we are also working on turtles. So
He will say yes. Make him say yes.
So if you're just coming in, if you've not been here before, we're Doig and Swift.
a couple of animators.
Yeah.
We're making a mock-up for a Rise of the TMNT fight game.
Yes. Make him say yes.
Because we think that would be really cool.
Yeah, but we are also, unlike Go Pirate Software, we're not game developers ourselves. So all we can do is like make a kind of fake trailer
We're
showing
not.
how we would see it working.
We're not making the game. Wink, wink.
Why are you winking?
I don't know.
Don't wink. We aren't making the game.
Wink,
Don't. I will seal your eyes shut so you can never wink again.
wink, wink.
Actually, that'd mean that you were perpetually winking, wouldn't it?
Yes. Or blinking.
Stop winking.
Falling asleep. Yeah, so on the left we have my screen, and what I'm doing currently is I've taken a background from the show itself, extended it out to give us a fighting space, and what I'm doing right now is cutting that space up into separate layers so that we can have a little bit of parallax while we have the camera in After Effects.
And I am referencing Guilty Gear and the show itself to animate a rough of Michelangelo's moveset. Basically trying to create the impression that this is game footage and he is having a fight against someone.
Wink,
someone
wink.
yet to be determined. Stop winking! I swear.
Thank you for dropping in, Y1U. Wink, wonk, wonk, dog.
Wink, wink, wonk. We're not making the game. Don't listen to him. We don't know how to make games. That's not happening. Do we nap during the day? Sometimes. Sometimes we do. We napped yesterday because we stayed up super late getting a client sent off. So we ended up having a nap
Oh,
just after the stream.
go to EU. That rings a little bit of a bell. But yeah, welcome back.
Yeah, welcome. How have you been? How was the Go Pirate stream, everyone?
Oh, Gothic EU. That makes more sense. Yeah, what were you up to over on the Go Pirate Software stream?
I put the elbow in the wrong place.
This is the kind of song that makes you want to
I'm gonna put the elbow up.
want to sing along.
Okay. I'm gonna adjust the hand position here to give myself more room for that forearm.
Okay, so if I've got all these different buildings on separate layers. What I'm creating is just a little bit of the background behind them, so that they have a little bit more space to breathe.
Oh, Ada Lovely, you're totally welcome to ask advice. We'll do our best to give you
Good advice.
good advice. Yeah.
As long as it's like art or animation related, you can probably trust what we're gonna say. But if it's
Well,
well,
we'll tell you like what. Well, we'll just give you the best advice we can and hope that it works for you.
but if it's like, my horse doesn't seem to want to ride to the river anymore, then we'll probably make something up, and it might not be as applicable or useful.
Yeah, but we're not going to tell you what we're making up and what is actually based on experience. You'll just have to guess. That's part of the game of asking us for advice. Do we do portfolio review? We haven't really done it before. We're okay to give thoughts on stuff if people want to show us anything.
We do a thing called Anamoring Challenge. It's a weekly theme thing where we ask animators if they want to participate. Like, that's more, we give a prompt, and if people do it, they submit it, and we give them review on that particular thing. So if you're interested in that, check out our Twitter.
Switching these bags over so that this one goes further under.
To get the themes and stuff.
And this one comes up more. That makes more sense to me. You're trying to create a simple portfolio banner for character design portfolio. You know, like hook, and your thought process would be a piece with a few characters done in a different style to kind of like show off your character muscles. You like the composition so far? Okay. Well, look. Mike gave some really good advice on having a website that I think is equally applicable to this kind of stuff. In terms of your portfolio, in terms of just making sure that you've got what people want to see, like up front, absolutely in their face, first thing they see. Are you having a look, Mike?
I am, yes. So yeah, I mean, I like what you're going for with this. So far, please don't show that. Okay, cool.
Oh, I got scared for a second.
Well, it showed the combo with someone that shouldn't show. Okay, yeah, I like what you're going for with this. This is really cool. A lot of the time, people create these banners with previously polished art, so it's interesting to see that you're going completely from rough for this specifically. It's cool that they like intersect and stuff. Yeah. I'm not really getting a sense that you're showing the different kind of rendering styles yet because they're all roughs, but yeah.
I think with character design, what you want to think about most of all is you're being hired to essentially communicate story with characters. So looking at these characters, I'm not 100% sure, like, for example, the whale creature.
I think it's a dinosaur.
I can't quite see because your head is covering it on the screen.
Oh, let me just reveal the dinosaur head.
Thank you. I'm just waiting for my stream to catch up, guys. Okay, I see. Yeah, for the dinosaur head, I'm not 100% sure, like, what kind of show this would be for, or, like, what kind of character it would be, like, what the personality of this thing really is, if it's just, like, a beast, or if it would be a villain, or, you know. So when you're putting these characters on the banner, be really mindful about, like, as well as just wanting to do nice drawings and show different rendering styles, character design specifically is less about how you draw it and how polished it is, and more about what you're saying with the characters and what the designs actually say. So think about getting the designs really so you can tell, like, what kind of series they'd be and what kind of personality that character would have. Maybe even, like, hint at some of their backstory through the way that you design them, their relationship with other characters, history, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Kimmy, there isn't actually a place to see all the previous Anamoring themes.
Maybe we should make one on our website.
Yeah.
Same way that you have like a page where you're like, here are the Patreon posts that people find most useful. To have a page where it's like, here's all the Anamoring challenges we've done so far, and a link to the VODs for each.
Yeah, that makes sense. This weekend I'm going to put up together getting all the previous streams up as well. So there is a playlist on our VODs channel that has specifically the playlist for the Anamoring challenges, but it doesn't have the more recent ones. So I'll get to that.
Yeah, that's a good idea, Ada Lovely, actually. I like the way they overlap. I think that's a really nice call, so I wouldn't want to lose the overlap.
Yeah.
But if you're able to show a bit more of their bodies, so you can get more of their design in there, then that would be cool, I think.
The current Anamoring challenge is taking submissions, yeah. The current one is to animate an animal putting on a piece of clothing. Inspired by James Baxter, he does like workshops in the past, and he's done things like a rabbit putting on a pair of trousers and an otter putting on a shirt. And yeah, on Monday we'll have James Baxter on stream and he'll give you critique.
That's a lie.
Imagine it wasn't though. Imagine
oh my
we
gosh,
could be
that'd be so cool.
Yeah.
So cool.
It could be an animal person. It could be Anthro if you want.
Yeah. It does lose a little bit of the fun if it's just completely human. So if you're going to do an Anthro character, maybe try and make sure that they still have animal characteristics. Like
Yeah.
they either move like an animal or the proportions are more animal-like.
Yeah, part of the challenge is to not like
Not that doing a human putting on clothes isn't still challenging, but you
Yeah.
kind of lose some of the fun of imagining why it would be interesting for an animal to do it. Like, you know, a snake putting something on is really interesting because you have to figure out how to get the clothes on without using arms or legs,
yeah.
you know? So stuff like that is more kind of creatively fun to explore. You were on a conference with James Baxter just last week. Kimmy, that's so cool! Ah! That's true, furries do have rights here.
Did they not have rights elsewhere? What am I missing?
This is a place where furries are accepted
Oh,
and encouraged.
I mean our icons are a bird and a bear.
I mean, we're animating turtles.
All of these are true facts. Yeah, why haven't the furries discovered turtles yet?
I think it's just a matter of like, why has the world in general not discovered Rise yet?
Hmm.
I think that Rise will end up being an underground hit. I think that people will discover this in like 3 years and be like, oh, why did we not know this existed? Okay, the legs are going to start to extend back. Ba-ba-da.
Darwell asked, would a TMNT turtle count for the challenge because they are pretty much humanoid?
I mean, we're not going to stop you from doing a TMNT turtle, but they don't they are very humanoid. I suppose one of the differences is in the shell, so it could be fun to show them trying to stretch something over their shell.
Yeah.
Like trying to put a shirt on or something, and just difficulty of Raph trying to put a shirt on with his like spiny shell getting caught on everything.
So yes. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Animate the real turtle, that'd be so cute.
Oh my gosh, a real turtle trying to put something on. Oh no. My heart. Oh, cool. Miss Marwick, you're making tutorial videos. That's awesome. Well, good luck with them. Mike and I watched... I need to tell you guys this because it's very good. We watched Speed Racer.
Yeah, we did.
Yesterday. A film which I think I thought that I'd seen most of, and it turns out I have not. It's amazing. Oh my gosh, that film's so cool. Are you kidding me? Like, if you guys haven't seen that film, it's unlike any film you've ever seen before. Like, the way that film is boarded and directed is so cool, incredible, and different and fun. Like,
Thank you for the follows.
thank you very much. Everything that film does is like visually interesting.
It was
We
good.
bought it, so we're looking forward to watching it again. But
Yeah, we straight out bought it.
oh, it was so good. It made me laugh so much.
You started cackling your little ass off at what turned out to be the villain.
He's so good, though.
Yeah.
He's so good. That actor, like, really killed it in that role. He's so funny. Oh,
What else have I seen him in? Because I feel like he's played that role elsewhere.
yeah. Never like that, though. Never has he been able to ham it up so much. And then we spent like a couple of minutes afterwards watching Speed Racer clips from the original
From the anime.
anime.
They were dubbed, but they were
so
fucking
funny. So just a bunch of memes. But hilarious. Absolutely hilarious.
You hear that Speed Racer is a live action cartoon.
Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much it. It's really cool. If you're into boarding, I recommend checking it out for sure. Because the way that film is boarded is really interesting. Yeah, the live action Speed Racer, the feature film, is what we're talking about. See
Also-
you, Miss Mama Work.
No one told me it was Rocket League.
Yeah, it's Rocket League. It's Mad Max if, like, Mad Max was crossed with, like, wacky races.
It's kind of like Redline meets Rocket League. They're two of my favorite things.
Is it better than the Astro Boy movie? I couldn't tell you because I haven't seen the Astro Boy movie. Have you seen it, Mike?
Yeah. The 3D animated one, yeah. Unless you mean like
No,
the
that's
anime one.
That's what I meant. Is it good?
It's pretty good. It's pretty okay. It's okay. It's good.
It sounds like Speed Racer maybe is better than that then.
Speed Racers definitely has its own own place in my heart. Has its own place in my heart. And they kept laughing at the little brother, being like, "He's an old man face."
Oh my gosh, he does though. The little brother looks like an old man trapped in a child's body. He's got such an old face.
Okay, so now we can put this building back on top of here, and then if we have this one, we press K. We can move this over the top. It's all good.
It's all good, baby.
We don't need to do anything to this one, and we just need to extend this out a little bit. I think I might just grab this, and then grab this, and grab this, and grab this. Just extend.
Let me zoom in a little bit so you guys
No,
can
don't
see
zoom.
easier.
You'll reveal all of the flaws.
I want people to actually see what I'm doing a bit better. I just glanced over at the stream and I was like, I'm doing something with a very thin line very far away from the screen.
Oh.
So,
Well, that's terrible. Why
Yeah.
would you do that?
I'm going
This isn't gonna work. Shit.
to zoom in a little bit more for you guys. So you
I
can
kn-
see
I
what
know,
I'm doing.
I know what I can do. I can just copy and paste. What a fool. What a fool of a took I am.
It's So one of my tips for animating
Swifty tips coming at you right now.
and this is only something that I do. Like, I know people who don't do this and are amazing animators, so take this with a pinch of salt, but I think it's worth trying if you're still like trying to figure out what works best for you, because I found this works really well for me, is not to use onion skin when you are roughing in your animation, and instead to rough in your animation just by flipping back and forward. I find it much easier to see the forms that way. And it avoids me like just thinking about the lines as lines and not as the actual character rotating around in space. I find my spacing is better when I do that as well.
Cool.
So I would recommend not using onion skin unless you're using it to do like tight in-betweens or something.
What is...
Love! Baby, don't hurt me.
Where is it?
Don't hurt me.
What is
No more.
SB and LG? Oh, Shark Boy and Lava Girl is working on that features the pair's kids or whatever.
Oh my gosh, there's another Shark Boy and Lava Girl coming out.
Oh no.
Wow. Wow.
I've not seen Shark Boy and Lava Girl. I'm just gonna put that out there.
Ah, Kimmy is another flipper. We're both flippers. Have you guys ever seen the film Flipper, by the way? Since I said the word, now I'm reminded. It was a film about a dolphin.
Yeah.
And the villain is a hammerhead shark. It's kind of like Free Willy, except with a dolphin instead of a whale. And a shark instead of humans.
I like that the shark is an antagonist.
Me too. It made me really scared of hammerhead sharks when I was a kid.
Where's my Echo the Dolphin film?
You know, that's a good point. That film would go places.
Yeah. People would be like expecting a Free Willy or a Flipper film, and then they'd be like, why?
Aliens.
They'd be like, what?
Aliens.
Yeah.
And you make Doig watch Shark Boy and Lava Girl if he wants. You know, Pen, I haven't seen that either. I mean, I looked at the poster and was like,
Nah.
I don't think that looks very good. I'm not gonna go and see that.
Maybe we have been fooled.
Is it a meme because it's actually good, or is it a meme because it's just so bad? Yeah, I'm sorry. I haven't seen it.
Like, is it Spy Kids sort of thing? Because if it's Spy Kids sort of thing, I can see where it's coming from.
Do you like Spy Kids, Mike?
Well, Spy Kids is like terror bad, but intentionally so that it's good sort of thing.
Spy Kids is another one that I haven't watched.
It's
I was
made
like,
by the
that
dude who
looks
made
bad.
Spy Kids. I think maybe I watched a couple of Spy Kids and I'm like, yeah, I get it.
Okay, I've never watched Spy Kids either because I thought they looked really bad too.
You were disappointing so many people right now.
I'm so sorry. It's bad in a good way. Okay, maybe we should check it out. I'm very up for watching stuff that's gonna make me laugh.
Zeus and Roxanne is also a dolphin movie.
Zeus and Roxanne. That's that's a really strange title for a dolphin movie. Are either of the names belonging to a dolphin? I mean, you hear Flipper and you're like, okay, Flipper's probably the name of the dolphin, right? And it's about the dolphin. You hear Zeus and Roxanne and your first thought isn't, an aquatic adventure.
No, it sounds more like you're hearing about the illicit love affair of Zeus when he turned into a swan.
Wow, mythology. Mythology joke.
Thanks.
Deep dive.
Deep dive? What a deep dive?
Well, like one that a dolphin would make, you could say.
No, but the dolphin can't go too deep or they'll suffocate because they breathe
need air.
They breathe the air.
Get them
and,
snorkels. Get that dolphin some diving gear.
I do sometimes wonder about dolphins and whales, whether it's like we breathe the thing that we don't live in.
Yeah, it is interesting, isn't it?
Like, do they sleep with their blowholes just sort of like poking out of the water?
I think they can hold their breath for a really long time, like 6 hours or something.
Are you? I'm looking that up. 6 hours seems a bit. How long can a dolphin hold its breath? 8 to 10 minutes.
Okay.
8 to 10 minutes, India.
all right. Maybe they just have to find those bubbles like in Sonic the Hedgehog. You know, that actually emerge from the floor of the sea, and they have to be like...
The second question after this is under people also ask is like, how do dolphins sleep without drowning?
Okay, yeah, so tell us, because I also now need to know.
What?
What?
Oh, so how can they sleep and not drown? Observations of bottlenose dolphins in aquarium zoos and whales and dolphins in the wild show two basic methods of sleeping. They either rest quietly in the water, vertically or horizontally. It doesn't say anything about exposing their blowhole.
The whole point is like, how do they breathe? So how does that answer that question? I mean, I was assuming that they would be vertical or horizontal in the water.
Wait. or sleep while swimming slowly next to another animal. They can sleep while sleeping.
They can sleep while sleeping.
They can sleep while swimming.
Okay, but I mean, do they sleep for like 6 minutes at a time?
Okay, third question down is, how do dolphins breathe when they sleep? When sleeping, dolphins often rest motionless at the surface of the water, breathing regularly.
Okay.
Or they may swim very slowly and steadily close to the surface.
And their body just auto dips up.
Yeah, in shallow water, dolphins sometimes sleep on the seabed, rising regularly to the surface to breathe.
Wow, they just automatically rise. That's super cool.
Dolphins, man, they is weird.
Yeah, that's not even like, oh, well, they have a lungful of air, so they would naturally float, and that would make their body buoyant, which would raise them to the surface. It's the opposite.
That they're out of air, gotta swim upwards.
Wow.
How long can it... Okay, a whale can hold its breath for 90 minutes.
90 minutes. That's still not as long as I was thinking it could hold its breath.
Sperm whales make some of the longest dives achieved by mammals, some lasting up to 90 minutes, while dolphins and other whales can stay underwater for 20 minutes. Wait.
20 minutes?
I think that's just like other whales can do it for 20 minutes.
Okay. Like orcas.
Yeah.
Killer whales.
Who would have thought that Evelyn's like, rise of the dolphin. Sleeping dolphins gonna sleep when they're sleeping, swim when they're
Teenage Mutant breathing dolphins. Teenage Mutant breathing dolphins.
Gonna rise to the surface when they need to breathe so they don't drown when they're in there to sleep.
Dolphin power. Okay, I like this pose. Let's see if we can find something equivalent.
I saw Kagi put up a poll about like which theme of 2003 TMNT is better. There's a 2003 version, which has lyrics that are altered in the 2006 version. The alterations include more descriptions of each of the turtles. Like it switches up. It's actually like a code that they live by, and in the code it's like, don't fight unless they start a fight first or something. Let me find
Rule one of being a turtle: don't fight unless they start a fight.
Yeah. TMNT lyrics. Let me find it for you.
Thank you.
Because I laughed because the alteration like removes all of that.
Darkfall, that's extremely good. Dolphins with a blowhole. Dolphin power.
Here we go. Turtles counted off. 1, live by the code of the martial arts. 2, never fight unless someone else starts. 3, always stick together no matter what. 4, if all else fails, then it's time to kick butt.
Nice.
Okay. Let me find you the the 2006 version of it. To the 2006 TMNT.
Is the 2006 one just like kill without question? Raise their homes, destroy their families?
No. So it goes 1, Leonardo's always in control. 2, the wise guy is Michelangelo. 3, Donatello, who's the brains of the bunch. And 4, count on Raphael to throw the
He
first
loves
punch.
Oh, yeah. That's what I
So
was gonna say.
what I've learned from this is that in 3 years, what Raph has learned is that waiting till someone else starts the fight is not effective, and you have to punch them first.
That's character development, man.
Yeah. Leonardo's always in control. Sounds like a fucking boring asshole.
He's making a scene, man. He's making a scene.
I like to think that that's how Splinter gave them lessons. He was like, 1.
Here's a cool rap for you cool kids that I made. Explaining the ancient rules of ninja. Don't fight lest someone hits you first.
It is very much like...
Did any of the previous Turtle series have musical episodes, Mike? You know how it's kind of like a thing for
a series to
a
do
series
eventually.
to have a musical episode, yeah.
I don't know actually. I'm gonna Google that for you right now.
Yeah, do we have any musical episodes of Turtles? Because I feel deep in my bones that I need one.
So it comes back with a TMNT 2012 musical episode 1 minute thing from Leonardo Hamato on YouTube, but it looks like an animatic, and I don't know if it's an actual thing.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe it. It needs a musical episode. I mean, if it was going to be a series to do it, it would have been Rise.
Yeah.
The best we got was the Snow Day episode.
I'm not getting anything that comes up as one.
Oh man.
So
Can't believe it. Wow.
I just have people saying like, who wants to see a musical themed episode?
Everyone does. Everybody does. Musical themed episodes are the bomb.
Who wants to see a musical themed episode? Blah blah blah.
Oh, Punk Cherry says, "Oh hey, by the way, India, you really like Sonic. Have you played many Sonic fan games? I was just in another stream of someone. I frequent playing a bunch of Sonic fan games from Sage 2020, and some of them were so good. I haven't played many Sonic fan games, but I've seen a couple that I really want to play. I really want to play Sonic Robo Blast 2, and I recently retweeted the menu screen of a Sonic game that looked amazing. Are you aware of Sage, Mike?
Sage?
Yeah.
No.
It's a game jam. Or it's a game expo where they show off fan games specifically for Sonic.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah, it's huge. It's huge.
That's also very cool.
They had Sonic Smackdown there. I've played a little bit of Sonic Smackdown.
You really like that, didn't you?
Yeah, because I'm into fighting games, in case you guys couldn't tell.
They're definitely working on a Rise movie.
Was it Sonic Galactic? Yes, I think it was Sonic Galactic.
Sonic Galactic.
I think that's exactly what it was. The one where the title screen has them in the car.
Mm-hmm.
And all the characters are like really in character. Like Sonic's lounging around in the back. And I think Tails is driving or something. And then there's Knack the Weasel / Fang the Sniper, depending on...
Knack the Weasel is such a name.
I love Knack.
I know you love Knack. I think Knack the Weasel is in... No, maybe it's not him. There's a bunch of side Sonic characters that you can get as summons in Smash.
I bet you won't. It won't be Knack the Weasel. No way.
I think it might be an alligator lizard, that good dude.
Yeah, you mean Vector.
No, I didn't mean Vector. I don't know his name.
Espio? Espio's a chameleon, Vector's a crocodile.
I think it's a crocodile looking dude.
With headphones.
I don't think he had headphones.
It couldn't have been Vector then. He never leaves without his headphones.
Sonic summons Smash. List of spirits.
A new character made for the game. Oh, really? Oh, wow. I haven't seen that.
Pop the Weasel.
Pop the Weasel would have been a great name, actually. They should have gone with that. Holy crap, that's an amazing name. I like his design in the comics, where Knack had like a hat with like canisters all around it. What are you looking at me for?
Knack's father should have been called Pop.
Oh, that's so good, you guys. I might have to draw Pop the Weasel. Oh, it's so good. That's amazing.
Oh, good night, Void.
Wow, you guys. Oh, night night, Void. Thank you for coming and hanging out. Have a good night's sleep.
Okay, so we got...
Also, Tiramisu, if you're still listening out there, I hope your homework's going well. In the car next to Sonic. Oh, I should check that out. In fact, Mike, if you want to see it, you should Google it so that you can see it too.
Okay.
Okay, here we are. We're about to do our fire thing. Time to jump.
Wait, what layer is this on?
You're thinking about it a lot. Sorry for rambling. It's just so good. No, like don't even worry about it. Like I really want to play it. Yeah. I'm always down to talk about Sonic. There's a couple of things I'm always down to talk about. Sonic and Turtles are two of them.
Boy howdy.
Boy howdy. Okay, I'm just gonna straight up trace these.
How dare you?
What, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing it. And then I'll move them afterwards into the right position. And then we might have to redesign a little bit of the jump beforehand to make these things work together. But I'm absolutely determined to have Michelangelo whip out his skateboard and skate across the screen.
You can't leave so much of a gap between whip out and skateboard when you're on stream.
Jeez, oh Michael, I can. Because most people aren't like you degenerate.
Okay, fine. Hello, daughter. Some of the memes and some of the dubbing on Speed Racer is ridiculously funny.
What, you mean the anime?
Yeah, like Speed Racer is a sociopath.
Mike's thinking about the clips we were watching of the Speed Racer anime after we saw the movie last night.
Oh my god.
There's this great one where Speed Racer is like teetering on the edge of a cliff as he's driving, and there's just a really elongated shot of him going on the edge of a cliff, and then you cut to the villain, and the villain's like, he's going to go over the edge. And the villain just immediately goes from a calm expression of he's going to go over the edge to this like scream, and then the next shot is just him careening into like a volcano or something. It's great.
I don't know if those have been like edited or cut, but they're amazing.
I'm not going to do it justice, actually. Like I should just show you guys.
There was one clip where it's Trixie telling him that like one of the people he's racing against is trying to raise money for someone they care about in hospital, And she's like, oh, but Speed, he's trying to raise money because she's in hospital and she's in a bad way, and like he needs the money to help her like recover. And he just straight up goes, I don't care why they're racing.
I want to win. And then it just cuts to him winning, and he's got like the most joyous expression in his face. Here we are. There you are. I've linked you guys to it.
Oh, you found it. Amazing.
Just the one I was talking about just now. If you want to go further down that rabbit hole, that's up to you guys.
Yeah, we won't condone your behavior, but we'll laugh along with you.
Is it okay to share Sonic themed art in chat? Yes. Sure is.
Thank you for asking, though.
Okay, here we go. Tracing is also like teaching me a little bit better how to draw these boys. It's a good time.
Pablo, that's a stretch, but I appreciate the effort.
Sonic's real name is actually Nicholas the Hedgehog. People started calling him Sonic when they kept hearing his father call him Son Nick. Hello, Son Nick. Daughter India.
Progeny Phil.
I like it. Since we call people like Uncle Iroh and stuff, why don't we call people like Son Mike?
Well, isn't that like in Japanese, the people use honorifics like that?
Yeah, we should use them too.
Like San-chan, senpai, sort of thing.
Yeah, I could call my dad Father Phil. And he could call me Daughter India.
He does sometimes.
What, he calls me Daughter India?
Yeah. Usually it's my daughter India, but...
Oh, my daughter. Oh, my daughter.
Father.
Why have you taken me, Father? Oh, I forgot he's sometimes listening. He's probably chuckling away.
I hope he's listening. If you're listening, hi, Dad. Love you.
He's
I'm drawing
probably
turtles. Are you proud of me? This is what I've become.
I mean, it's okay.
What, turtles? Or
You drawing them is okay.
yeah, it's all right. It's pretty good.
You have your reasons. You love them.
Oh, you stab at Sonic in Rise-esque style. Okay, let me check it out. Because I would love to see Rise and Sonic combined.
Someone was doing that on Twitter. They
Ooh. It's super cool. Oh, let me bring it over so people can see it.
Cool.
Oh.
Yeah, someone was doing like a redesign of Sonic with Rise sensibilities.
Now,
I think this one is more Rise-ish.
Now I want to do it too. You guys, I want to do it too. I love Sonic so much. Help. Cartoons have been super good recently.
You were saying how cool it would be if the Rise crew did a Sonic.
Can you imagine those writers and those animators tackling Sonic the Hedgehog? Like those board artists boarding the episodes. Oh my gosh, it would be the most Sonic thing in the world.
It would be the most Sonic thing.
It would be. It would be like Sonic's true potential is finally realized. Because, I mean, as a Sonic fan, there's a lot of Sonic stuff I like. There's also a lot of not very good Sonic stuff out there. And the overwhelming feeling I get is that Sonic, as a character in a story, has so much potential. And it feels like very rarely does any series or game actually live up to that potential. But I watch Rise and I'm like, that's it. Like, that's the feeling that Sonic needs. I feel like that crew would be able to make a Sonic series that would finally feel like Sonic feels in my heart to me.
JJ's a fan of Sonic, isn't he?
I don't know if he's a fan specifically of Sonic, but I know that he has watched the same series I have and likes it.
Gotcha.
like Bucky O'Hare is JJ's first, I think.
Gotcha. Okay.
Bucky! Captain Bucky O'Hare! Pitch it to Sega.
Oh man, getting anything
By
approved
Sega.
by Sega is
Oh.
one thing. Getting anything approved by Sonic Team is like...
Yeah, specifically the Japanese branch. Like, good luck. I love the little blep. We have to keep in tongue sticking out. Yeah, the Sonic in my heart is definitely little Sonic in the Wii games. Yeah, probably not. They already got so close to Sonic with Leonardo.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, Ben Schwartz.
I mean, the way that they have written the Rise Turtles so that they feel like a family and like they really care about one another. Like, that's a dynamic I want to see between like Sonic and Tails and Amy and Knuckles.
Shut up, Tails!
Shut up, Tails! That will always be my favourite Sonic line, though.
Ask the team of OKKO how they got Sonic in an episode. That's a good point.
Yeah, how the heck did they do that? Gosh, I learned so much about spacing looking at the turtles. Like, how the heck does this spacing even make sense?
Are you referencing the show?
Yeah, I'm looking directly at the screenshots and drawing over them right now.
Gotcha. Oh, we got a copyright thing from Viacom, by the way. I think we must have watched some of an episode on a stream last week,
Alright.
and they were like, "This video is utterly blocked."
Oh, is it completely blocked? Not even just like
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go into the editor and like
cut it out?
cut it out and see if that works.
Okay, well that's all. We can do that.
But yeah. Viacom's like, no, don't show them the turtles.
You don't let them see. Full Bowden. It wasn't any of the analysis videos, was it? Analysis? That's how you say that word.
It was a stream.
Okay.
So I don't know if maybe we like
It's our alerts that it's gonna happen with every single one.
hopefully not. I think they're short enough to be fine.
Yeah.
If they're not, we're fucked.
Yep.
We'll never stop using them.
They can't stop us. They can strike us down, but they cannot stop us.
Yeah, I will say it was not a strike. They're just like, yeah, you can't. It wasn't even like, we'll monetize this. It was like straight up
Remove it.
block. So that was interesting.
Out of my sight.
Don't show them the turtles. They'll find out how good it is.
Ah.
Sonic and Leo from Rise would be such good friends. Yeah, I bet you're right. Or bitter rivals fighting for pun supremacy. I think they would be good friends, you know. Imagine Amy with a well-rounded personality. Ah, it's the stuff of dreams, pal bro. Like, that character is so squandered.
Yeah.
She's so squandered. And
Isn't she like a better character in the fan comics that you were working on?
yeah, much.
Yeah.
I mean, Amy is a character I don't actually like, but the reason I don't like her is entirely due to the fact that, like, she's been written without an interesting personality for the past, like, 30 years or something.
Yeah.
So it's, like, not her fault. She's badly written.
She might be better in Sonic Boom, but you've not watched that.
I've watched a little bit of it.
Oh, okay.
She's okay in it. You know, she's very much still the person who's, like, in love with Sonic and is, like, the sensible naysayer of the group.
Oh.
You know, the women roles are often filled by the ones who have to be like, no boys, stop being silly.
Oh.
I mean, they have Styx as well, and Styx is like effing crazy.
True.
And also a girl, so that's pretty cool, but
Well, you need one level-headed character.
Yeah, you do.
Except there's not one in Rise.
Well, I think Raph is the most level-headed.
Yeah.
They're all level-headed in different situations.
That's true.
Like,
They
Leo's really level-headed when it comes to actually staying calm and coming up with a plan.
Leo's level-headed when it makes him look cool.
Yeah. What Sonic Boom did to Knuckles, though?
Poor Knuckles.
What did they do to Knuckles? Do you mean like design-wise or personality-wise?
I think maybe making him like the butt of jokes and really dumb. But Knuckles is really dumb.
He is really dumb, but he's dumb in a different way.
Yeah, he's gullible.
He's not like
in
hardy horror kind of dumb. I mean, I don't mind it too much. Like, if it makes for a good dynamic, I think it's interesting and fun to experiment with that kind of stuff. I definitely think Knuckles is more fun when he's not just being like, I'm going to hit you because you have my Chaos Emerald. You don't! Robotnik tricked me again! Oh, okay, Sonic, I'll help you, but only because I want the Chaos Emeralds.
The Master Emerald.
It's like there's only so much of the, there's only so much of that I can, like...
Yeah.
That is going to be entertaining to me before I'm like, yeah, okay, here we go again, Knuckles, yep.
It's
okay.
like Knuckles goes back to the floating island and goes, well, time to hit my head off some rocks again so I get amnesia. So I can play out my destiny one more time.
Again, though, I think the characters could be really fun and interesting. I just think they haven't been, like, used very well.
How are they in the comics you've been reading from IDW?
The comics are really good because the comics have a much more interesting storyline.
Okay.
I like that they characterize Sonic a little bit more by leaning into the fact that, yeah, he's a smart ass, but he does genuinely care.
Okay.
And they take pains to show in the comics that he is actually, like, as well as being a smart ass, he does actually care about his friends and stuff and is trying to do the right thing all the time.
Yeah.
Like, IDW Sonic is a really effing decent guy.
Gotcha.
Which is cool to see. In terms of Knuckles' characterization, I haven't seen a whole lot of Knuckles yet.
Knuckles just felt like he was in the game, sort of.
Yeah, he hasn't really
read.
struck me as being like, wow, what a cool character. What an interesting way to characterize him. Yeah, he's just kind of been there and been taking things seriously as he does. Yeah, he is very different. I agree. Delmain, he's very different in Sonic Boom than he has been in anything else ever.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with experimentation
Me too.
like that.
But it is very different. Like, if you were going to pick a character to say, wow, they really changed that character, then Knuckles would be the one.
Yeah.
I think you could do a cool combination between the two. Give him a little bit more personality other than just being stoic. Because stoic is cool. It is cool, but it's not necessarily very interesting. Like, when that's all your character is.
Yeah. I have to go over here and brood now. Why?
Because I'm a lone wolf.
Yeah.
And I only work alone.
They gave him a hat in the OVA.
They did. Best character development. Guys, remember when they gave Knuckles a hat? You know what else they gave him? Powers of effing levitation.
Poems.
In that movie. He can just straight up fly. Not even glide. He can just fly.
Yeah. Whoops. Sokka is a goofy, smart character that's done well, yeah.
Yeah, Sokka's great. Sokka's pretty smart. He's like deliberately the comic relief. Like that's what he fulfills deliberately is the role in the group.
But there's like serious parts to him as well. It's balanced out well. The thing Sokka has is the thing that you have in superhero stories, which is like the person without powers is how do they get by, and
I
it's
love
really
that.
and it's really interesting to see like what they do to handle that emotionally, and also like what motivates their actions, and why do they keep fighting, you know?
Why do they feel like they can fight alongside characters who have like superpowers?
Sokka's great.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite tropes, is the character on a team of like superpowered individuals who doesn't have any powers but fights anyway. I
Yeah.
love that character. I think that's a big difference though, like between Sokka and say Knuckles from Sonic Boom, is the fact that when it comes to characters like Sokka and Leo, they're often the comic relief by choice. Like that's what they choose to do. They choose to try and make people laugh.
Yeah.
Whereas Knuckles is the butt of the joke unintentionally
Yes.
for him.
Yeah, he's not. See, he's not like. It's the barbarian character in Critical Role.
Grog?
Grog. Yeah.
Grog.
He's not written
I love
like
Grog.
Grog, because Grog is a dumb character intellectually, played really
Oh,
smartly.
he's so effing smart.
Yeah, you know,
Grog
like
blows my mind.
that is a well-written like character who has to like go through life with a low int score.
Yeah, but he's learned how to handle the fact that he's got low int. He's not an idiot about the fact that he's an idiot, you know?
Yeah.
He knows. He's learned.
And that is an altogether other level of dumb smarts.
Gosh, Grog might be my favourite character.
Really? Oh wow.
What, in Critical Role?
Yeah.
Yeah, who would you expect to be my favourite?
I don't know, but I do
Grog.
love Grog.
It's Grog.
I want to listen to more of Grog, but of what I've listened to. Darkvolt's like, Grog isn't intelligent, but he's super smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, using a character as a fall guy for like the butt of jokes and humor I think it's finite, and like it's a kind of like low-reaching branch writing wise.
Yeah.
Haha, let's laugh at them because they're stupid. Like,
Yeah, not great. Not great. On the same level as let's laugh at them because, like, they're ugly, or let's laugh at them because they have bad luck, or, you know,
let's respect and admire them for their strengths
for their tenacity
and play
and
to
getting
those.
back up when life kicks them down. I don't know how much Sonic Boom does that though, because I should make it clear that I haven't watched a lot of Sonic Boom. So I don't want to say that's what Sonic Boom does if that's not what Sonic Boom does, because it might not.
From what I've seen of it, it is.
I'm gonna have to put the Skyfundo in his hands. I haven't done that yet.
But I would be I would be interested to know if that develops.
What?
Whether Knuckles becomes, you know.
Oh, you mean like in the rest of the series? Because it's been cancelled, hasn't it? So it's...
You must say yes.
Yeah.
Make him say yes.
In the stuff we haven't seen. Restrictive needs followed us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, like to me, it's always more admirable that a character is trying, despite any disadvantages or like despite the situation, than it is funny that they failed.
Yeah. India.
Yeah.
YouTube emailed us.
Oh.
They said, congratulations.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because we got 10,000.
Yeah. Just wanted to let you know.
Are they going to send us like a paper play button or something?
Paper play button. Yeah, that'd be. I'll draw you one, India.
Thanks, dude. Oh, yeah, let's do it.
I'll make you a paper play
We
button.
can mount it on the wall.
Okay. Yeah, we reached 10,000 subscribers.
Sir YouTube. That's amazing considering we haven't uploaded anything in like the past 4 months.
We did the Rise analysis things.
We did. I made an MV.
And you
But
made
these
an
should have
AMV.
been uploaded. You know, these streams that we're doing every day.
Yeah, but I think our subscriptions haven't slowed down, and I think the things that did go up got more views because of it, because they didn't get buried.
I just think that people should know that we have 2 other channels where they can see the stuff that they might think we've just stopped making, but we haven't. We're continuing to make it. It's just not going on the main channel anymore.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's
We're
not.
we're playing by YouTube's rules now.
No, we're not. We can tell people. That's not a rule.
Oh no, I know.
We don't
I know,
have
I know
to
what
keep
you
our
mean.
channels a secret.
They're not a secret.
Does
Fuck.
anyone know why Knuckles can glide? Like he's an echidna. Why? Why?
India, every like 25 minutes, Batissimo says, watch past streams in our VOD collection, and it links to our VOD channel.
Yeah, for people who are already here at our Twitch channel.
Yeah, they're the people.
The majority of the people who watch our YouTube channel, like, and watch the stream on our YouTube channel, don't know where to find them.
That's that. Well, you're right there. You're right there.
Exactly. I'm always right. It's his cool hair. It might be his cool hair. I don't know. I don't know why Knuckles can glide.
Durful says, I bet Knuckles glides because he ate a piece of
You're
Angel
right, my
Isle
friend.
as a child, and now he floats.
You
Oh
are
my
beautiful,
gosh.
and you are beautiful, and everyone is beautiful.
Oh,
Aww,
Robin.
Robin.
Thank you.
That's really sweet. Thanks. You know what, Dark Bull? I think that's canon now. That's my head canon.
Yes. Make him say yes.
Knuckles confirmed child eating dirt. Can now float.
Yeah, maybe. Well, what does Knuckles eat? You know, like.
Emeralds. I don't know.
So, okay, maybe he's not as dumb as eating the rocks.
Maybe.
Maybe there's fruit up there
That's one of the things I
that's
always
been
found.
growing in the soil of Angel Isle.
That's one of the things I always found really sad about Sonic Adventure, though. Is on Sonic Adventure you get to run around Angel Island, and you get to like actually see Angel Island realized in 3D, and it's tiny,
Yeah.
and there are no fruit trees or anything.
What does he do?
Yeah, and
he eats the rocks, doesn't he?
It's so depressing though, because I'm like, oh my gosh, how does Knuckles survive here? And why does he want to continue surviving here on his own in the sky without anyone or any food, any water, like anything?
It's true.
I'd love to see someone like the Rise crew handle the series, because I think they would actually think about what would be on Angel Island and like develop that environment to make it kind of hospitable.
Make it nice.
Like, I liked in the comics how Knuckles kind of had a base inside Angel Island.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like inside Angel Island, he has like a HQ
Oh, that's cool.
where he keeps the emerald. So
That
it's not
makes
just
way
sat-
more sense.
Yeah, it's not just sat on top and there's like echidna technology guarding it that was there from like aeons ago that he kind of inherited.
That makes way more sense as well.
Yeah, so it actually has like a place to sleep and live inside the island itself.
I like that the Sonic team were like, this makes sense. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
on
let's
the island.
just put him on a piece of grass. No one will think about it. It's fine.
Shh, don't think about it too hard. Just put your Sonics.
There's probably like coconuts. I certainly hope there are.
He probably eats birds. He's probably up there just
Oh,
hunting
yeah.
birds.
Probably is, which is strange in itself because all the birds in the Sonic world, there's flickies. Flickies are the very thing that Sonic's trying to save from being imprisoned in robots
Yeah,
by
that's
Robotnik. So if Knuckles is straight up eating them,
He's straight up eating them, you guys.
like there's some kind of moral quandary there,
He's
I feel.
just gliding around like a
Eating
big
with his mouth open.
basking whale shark of the sky.
Ah.
Knuckles gonna eat you. Yeah,
Yeah.
we figured it out.
Yeah.
He's just a basking glider.
Wasn't Angel Island abandoned? I don't know if it was abandoned. It might have been.
Didn't everybody like die?
Yeah, I thought everybody like was wiped out. But I don't know for sure. I think maybe there's different lore and different stuff.
Oh, Adder Lovely with your echidnas eat ants and termites.
Mm.
No, he eats the birds.
You know, but then you see characters that are based on bugs in that world and you're like, are there ants and termites? Like, are there animals and then there's animals with human characteristics and they're higher up on the totem pole?
There's cats in Night in the Woods, I think.
Yes, but this isn't Night in the Woods, Michael. This is Sonic.
I know. I just remembered you like freaking out at seeing a cat in the window in Night in the Woods and just being like, "What am I?
Oh, yeah.
What am I?"
I mean, to be fair, in Sonic, we do see tiny animals.
You do.
In the first game.
You see really tiny animals. Like
Yeah.
in Sonic Adventure, they are super tiny.
They are super tiny.
Like,
They're like, even lions are super tiny.
what is with that? How does that make no sense?
I don't know, dude.
I love it though.
I don't
I love taking a little tiny gorilla and stuffing into one of those chow faces.
I was happy to hear Griffin McElroy talking about Sonic the Hedgehog, and he called the chows KOs, and it made me very happy because that's what I called them, like right up until secondary school or something, where people were like, it's chows. And I was like, but
KO makes way more sense.
they're made from chaos.
KO makes way more sense.
But
I think I said KO.
yeah, I used to say KO. And then people were like, it's chow.
Because it's KOs.
Well, then why isn't it Chowos? Chows.
like
I'm the evil god Chows.
Chaos Emeralds. KO. KOs.
Yeah.
Actually, when you say chow, when it's chows, it just reads as chaos. Chaos.
Yeah.
Chaos. Yeah, it makes sense, you know?
Exactly. So why would you say
Why would you say chow?
chow instead of chaos if you're gonna do it that way? Oh, Robon, see you later, dude. Have a good day.
Can't believe you're leaving us.
Didn't the comic say like all the echidnas are wiped out from dingoes in some event equivalent to the Holocaust? Oh, jeez. What? I hope not. I didn't read. If that was in the Archie comics, then I couldn't get those as a kid, so I must have missed that. But geez, that's awful.
Has anyone here watched any episodes of The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina Spellman?
I have.
Yeah, I know you have.
Okay.
Has anyone here watched that show? Reveal thine selves. Have you seen The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina? Your mom has.
I've seen The Chill Adventures of Sabrina. She just like chills all day. It's pretty dope.
Kimmy, on a scale of 1 to 10, how unlikable did you find Sabrina?
Kimmy says I didn't like it much. Yeah, Mike and I hated Sabrina so much by the end. She's so incredibly smug. Toes are unsettling. Oh my gosh.
So, Sabrina has a god complex.
That the show fulfills for her.
Yeah, she straight up
becomes a god, basically. And
I'm
she's
like,
like, yeah, this is cool. I should control everything.
There's so many like lines devoted to there's rules about magic and none of them apply to Sabrina, and all the characters are like, why aren't you listening to us? And it's like, well,
Because I always get away with everything.
because it never applies to her.
She's special.
It's not a sequel. It's like they're taking a look at the comics. The one that
It's
had
like a retelling.
Melissa, was it Melissa Hart something? Yeah, I love the old show. The old show was amazing.
Oh yeah, I love that too. I'm so sad that Salem's barely in the new one.
Okay, so listen.
Mm.
The reason that Salem is barely in the new one is because the actress playing Sabrina is allergic to cats. Like, just recast. Come on.
I mean, Salem's my favorite part of the old ones as well.
He's barely in the show because
It's really sad.
because she can't be near the cat.
Aw.
He doesn't even talk, no. He's an afterthought, and it's really annoying. Just use a puppet cat.
Yeah.
Or a CGI cat.
Yeah, it worked. It worked well enough in the first series to just have a puppet cat.
We can't have it in, it's too expensive to have a CGI cat. We'll just write him out of the show.
Have a puppet cat. Have a puppet. Puppet.
But yeah. We watch We watch the show for everyone else.
What made you want to bring Sabrina up? What brought that to mind?
Someone said something. I think.
I see. Someone said something.
Archie Comics, that was it. It was Archie Comics.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And I was like, I
Sabrina.
remember an Archie Comics show. Oh no. And then my brain fell out of itself.
Yeah.
Oh, go back.
Yeah. We watched Sabrina and we had a good time screaming at the TV. Every episode.
So much so to the point, like, multiple times our flatmate would come into the room, like, to grab a cup of tea or something. It would be on another episode of it, and he's just like, well, enjoying your show, are you? And we'd just complain at him while the kettle boiled, and then he would be like, well, gonna leave you to your show that you like so much. And like, yeah, cheers. And there was a point where he's like, I don't know if you'll love this or hate this news, but Sabrina is cancelled. And we were like,
we're free.
We're free, yeah.
Freedom, thy name is no more teenage witch. Sounded cooler in my head.
It's weird to think, like in Mad Men, the actress who plays the daughter of the main character in Mad Men is the actress who plays Sabrina, and she starts out as like a 10 or 11-year-old in the series and goes all the way through to being like 16, 17 or 18.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you get to see her grow from a kid into an adult during the course of the show of Mad Men. Which, if you binge watch Mad Men, she grows like really fast. Because you're like, go from season to season, you're like, oh shit.
Kids, they grow up so fast. Take your eyes off them for 2 minutes, and they're like, whoosh.
Okay, cool. We got a ground plane, which I'm gonna flatten now.
Yo. We got a ground plane. We got some parallax.
We got some sky plane. Actually, I might need to extend sky behind a little bit. So that's fine. Let's do that. Just in case we want things to go up and down.
I drew Mikey's eyes too far away from one another. There we are, it's better.
But like, Hilda is such a fantastic character in the show. Like,
I like Hilda.
they're amazing characters. They just get the short end of the stick all the time.
I liked Hilda up until the point.
Yeah.
There was a twist that happened. Where I like stopped liking her as much. Because I think the twist, I just wanted the twist to happen regardless of whether the characters were in character or not.
Yeah.
And they kind of turned a really nice character into kind of an asshole so they could do the twist.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, let's just extend this down.
Cool. We pretty much reached the end of Mikey. We'll have to stop at 11, I think.
Okay.
It's in 10 minutes.
Yeah, okay. That's fine.
Why on you? See you, and thanks for hanging out.
Sabrina would have been good if it were just about Hilda. Yeah. Zelda to a point was fun as well.
I hated Zelda.
Yeah. She's the one that you love to hate.
I didn't love to hate her,
You just didn't like her.
I didn't like the character.
Yeah.
The actress did a good job.
Yeah.
Like, I want to be clear that like it's the writing of them that I had a problem with. Like, I think everyone who was in the series did their best to like do what the directors and writers wanted them to do.
Yeah.
I just think the decisions made in the writing and directing were maybe definitely weren't for me. I think they kind of sabotaged their own characters because they just wanted to do certain stuff with the story. I'm adjusting this pose slightly to make Mikey more appealing to me. You know, which kind of goes against the fact that I've like brought these screenshots in to keep him on model.
Yeah.
But I do feel like this pose could have been slightly more appealing. So I'm going to adjust it slightly.
The show isn't perfect. Go for it.
How dare you? What did you say to me?
What? Yeah.
The show isn't perfect. It should have been longer.
That's not what I meant. How much stuff have we gotten done so far in terms of the mock-up animation thing? I'm on background 2. I've done a couple of animation stuff with India's mock-ups for the screens, and India's on character 1.
Yeah.
Of many.
1 of potentially 6.
Potentially 6. Cool. That's cool.
So in terms of the animation and how far I'm through with this, I'm like 90% done on these roughs.
Yeah.
So I'm coming to the end of Mikey's animation now.
I think what we should do is take the roughs all the way through the pipeline. Maybe. What do you reckon? Like, sequence them in and see how they feel.
Yeah, we can do that. Like, I'm 90% done with these roughs of Mikey. I'm nearly at the end of the timeline now. There's one more thing I want to add at the end of him, like, doing a special move. And then he'll be done. The next thing for me to decide will be the character he's fighting. And then we'll take these roughs straight into cleanup without worrying about going through tie down. Because I think the reference is good enough that I could potentially do that.
Cool.
For the lighting, I think when we've taken it through cleanup, we'll see if we can get away with doing some stuff in After Effects.
Yeah.
And if that doesn't look good, then I can go back in and do a lighting pass.
Yeah, I don't think we necessarily need too much on the lighting.
Well, it might be nice to have dynamic lighting. Like, it might be nice if there's like a neon sign or something to have that cast light on them. And that would probably only be possible through After Effects.
Yeah. Hilda the Middle-Aged Witch. Oh, the Cozy Adventures of Hilda the Long-Lived Aged Witch, kind of.
Oh my gosh, I love that. The Cozy Adventures of Hilda the Middle-Aged Witch is a show that I would 100% watch.
Make it a prequel, though, before Sabrina exists.
I just want Hilda and Salem having a grand old time together, drinking wine, baking things, and having magical mishaps that they have to then fix.
Yeah. Yeah. Spin-off that I would support.
Just get rid of all of the sexy stuff. Get rid of like all of the men are trying to murder us because we're women, and just have like cool cozy times with Hilda until she accidentally like turns everyone in the town into zombies because she baked a pie wrong or something.
That'd be great. Yep.
And then her and Salem have to like face a zombie apocalypse and try and solve it. And every episode is a different like terrible thing that happens to the town that they're responsible for.
Yeah, I'm here for it. Saving stuff. I'm NDAing because I had stuff still open in Photoshop.
Fair enough. Okay, I'm really happy that I got to do that. So we're at the end of the footage now.
Oh, cool.
Which means it's yeet time tomorrow for throwing the truck across the screen.
Finally, you're yeeting.
Finally, I'm yeeting.
Finally. You keep promising yeets.
Yeah, well, I've been excited about it for like the past week. About doing it.
Oh, crap. I did a bad. I was working in the clip version, and I need to save as a PSD. File save as PSD.
So I'm gonna stick a key here and move my key over into his actual position, which should be more like this.
Bam, 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 bam.
Let me just check. It will be more like this. Cool. And the video will now be moved back a longer way, so it's easier to see what's going on. What's going on?
What's going on?
We'll have to have the cam follow Mikey here.
Bum, 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 bum. Okay, cool. I got it.
Yeah, get that skateboard out of hammer space. So I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I'll ease the transition between what's happening here. I'll have to give him his flames for his double jump again, and then we can probably just have the skateboard appear. But I might have him flip it up at the end and catch it or something. Oh, thank you very much, Brainy, for the squats. Let me... They did put horny stuff into Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Yeah, Punk Cherries. It's mostly centered around Zelda. But it's still like, I'm here for the magic. I'm not here for the sexy time, you know? 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 8.
He must say yes. Make him say yes.
Thank you for the follow, Jancel Rubiano.
Thank you very much. Should you give some to Mike now or save it for tomorrow? That's up to you. You're the one with the power here. Let me hit stop here, and we'll see what we have so far.
They done did it.
Fun. Fun! So our ground plane is moving, which I'll need to fix. It would have been probably smart for me to just put a line across to signify the ground plane. So let's do that.
Okay, I've set up the background for Parallax. I have chocolate. I'll have chocolate after I do the press ups.
Yeah. Well, it's almost time to end the stream, so you can have chocolate after the stream. Okay, this is my ground plane. And now I can check that. Well, it's not my ground plane, it's a line that I'm gonna try and line his feet up with, basically. The ground plane will go further back in perspective. But I need him to land on it here. Mikey, my boy! There we go. Let's move your leg up as well, so that it's a bit more. Nice. Cool. And then we'll have the cam follow his movements. The thing I need to decide now The thing I need to decide now is who the heck is he fighting, Mike? That's a big question. This is what problems me.
Put it to the chat.
Okay, chat.
Give them options.
Alright, chat. Can you bring up the character roster again, Mike?
Yeah.
Michelangelo.
It's okay. Here it is.
Okay, one sec. I'm just turning Mikey off. And turning the video's transparency down so the opacity go up.
Is it hippopotamus that you're talking about, Kimi?
So, this is the reference I'm using. This is the character that will be fighting. Looking at his moveset, let me just undo this and move everything as a whole. Looking at his moveset, which character do you think Mikey should be fighting here? And I'll play it through for you guys so you can see.
I like that Wooly is just on the bottom left of your screen right now.
Yeah, Wooly and Reggie are there. Hey guys, you don't know me, but I'm a fan. So in terms of the character, they seem pretty big in stature.
Yep.
So I was thinking, and they seem to use primarily punches to attack.
Mm-hmm.
If I can, here's one of their attacks. Punch. So I was thinking maybe either Raph with his like big fist punches.
Yep.
Or Foot Brute. We could give him fire punches because he has like little flames on his head.
That's true. Yeah, that's very true.
But it feels like he needs to be kind of a beefy character. But yeah, let me play it through and you guys let me know what you think his moveset looks like. Gosh darn it. Like, I just need to make sure this is central so you guys can see it. Okay, there we go. So it's meant to be stuttery, don't worry, it's because my it's stuttery on my end too, basically. Because Toon Boom has problems playing very smooth video if it's very long.
Okay. Oh, he done explode.
He gonna explode.
Whoa.
You can do it, Toon Boom, I believe in you.
And this is Toon Boom just trying to play the one video.
Mhm.
Jeez.
It'll probably, like, when it plays for a second time, it might be a bit smoother. Having problems. Let me pause it for a sec. Give it like time to think.
I think it comes down to like who would you want to draw?
Well,
And
it also
animate.
comes down to who like kind of matches up with this moveset
Mm.
a little bit, because the more they match up with the moveset, it's easier it's going to be for me, because otherwise, if they don't match up with the moveset, I have
Yeah.
to make everything up from scratch,
Yeah.
from the very beginning, and all the poses from scratch.
People are saying, what about the pig dude with the meat cleaver?
Meat sweats.
Yeah, because his big hammer thing could be the sword.
Oh, you know, that's not a bad idea. And Mikey versus Meat Sweats might be a good matchup. And instead of having the punch be a fire punch, we could have it be the like tentacle punch that he uses. You know, where his arm kind of turns into tentacles.
Yeah.
Here we are. It's playing better now. You know, I think you guys are right. I think we should do Meat Sweats. Evelyn's saying Raph. I kind of want to give Raph his own. Like, it could fit with Raph. That's for sure. but also like I kind of want to give Raph his own video rather than lumping in with Mikey, especially if he's not getting to really show off his moveset much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think maybe we should do Meat Sweats, which is gonna be tough because Meat Sweats is a complex character to draw, and I've never drawn him before.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I'll have to get some Meat Sweats reference. Yeah, cool. Thank you guys for helping me out.
So
I appreciate it.
one thing I'm really noticing as well is that these games are really effects heavy. Are we gonna make our own versions of those? What are we
Of the
gonna do?
effects?
Yeah, what are we gonna do with those?
Yeah, pretty much. We're gonna have to make our own versions of them.
Okay.
Which will be like a pass that we'll do after we've done the characters.
Okay.
So probably what we'll do is we'll get all the characters done first.
Yeah.
And then we'll probably do the camera moves to check they work. And then I'll turn off the camera and we'll go in and just do all the stuff like dust clouds and stuff. But we can probably make a library by doing a dust cloud of someone taking off and then saving that and reusing it for any time any of the characters take off.
Yeah, that's true. We could have a bunch of stock stuff.
And such. And if David happens to have some time and wants to help us out for fun, then David is an amazing and very fast effects animator who has a real feel for this kind of stuff.
Yeah, he might wanna.
And he might want to be like, I could make this cool. But that's no pressure on him.
David
Like-
collab.
We'll see if he's super duper busy, and this is not for any kind of money or anything. This is
Yeah.
just for fun. So yeah.
I think we figured it out.
I did draw a silhouette once, you're right, Papa. That's true. Tib, we could ask Tib.
I'm
She
trying to
might be
work
up for
out.
it.
I'm trying to work out what the Dutch is that Eichel 1985 said. I'm gonna guess I have been eating something.
You could put it into Google.
I'm gonna be like, that's not soup. What is that? I am now eating and good soup green.
Nice.
Oh!
Look at you. You did it. Emlet too. Yeah. Oh, jeez. That'd be cool. She might be up for it. Tib might want to. I know that she says that she's been like not 100% feeling work lately. Maybe she wants a side project. Maybe she doesn't have time though. I wouldn't want to put too much pressure on her.
Who do you want to raid? Let's go see. Gonna go see who we could be raiding today.
Who are we raiding today? Who are we raiding today? Shmikey.
Let's see. I'm gonna raid Zedig. He's
Awesome.
he's a really cool artist.
Zeddy's amazing.
Or Alexandre Deboin. I don't know how to say his name. He's French. He's cool. He's really cool. Yeah. It looks like he's doing some like modeling and texturing in Blender just now, but he is also a great illustrator, so I recommend following him. He's really cool. He says, I speak English fluently, don't hesitate to talk to me in English, even when I'm having a conversation in French. So, yeah, gonna go with that.
He must say yes. Make him say yes.
Mono Luke, thank you for the follow. Thanks for coming by. We'll be back tomorrow, you guys. Working on more turtle stuff. So,
Yeah.
catch you
It's
then.
finally time to throw a truck. Finally.
I think Michael Reeves is still streaming his 24-hour stream right now.
That's been more than 24 hours, hasn't it?
No, it's just because we like.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he might be coming to the end.
Is he doing it for charity?
I don't know. I only heard him at the when I jumped to his stream a couple of days ago. He was like, "Oh, tomorrow I'm gonna do a 24-hour stream." I didn't catch why.
Fair enough.
I just knew about it. Okay, initiating the raid. I hope. Oh, that looks so cool, India. Your stuff looks so cool.
I mean, thank you. This is 100% thanks to the awesome posing from the show and the awesome posing from Guilty Gear.
Yeah, but you've had to draw Mikey doing it all as well. Like.
Yeah, I mean, the skill from me will probably come more in the cleanup phase.
Yeah.
Delmain, you're too kind. I am standing on the shoulders of giants.
Cool. Okay,
yeah,
raid
let's
initiated. And then switch over to the outro. We're going to head off. Thank you so much for coming by today.
And may the rest
Of your
be
day.
filled
With
adventure.
adventure. Take care, everyone.
Bye-bye.